Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Sitting Supported Space episode. And we're here. I paused for a second. I had a bit of a brain freeze. We're here by the rocket silo. We are building another rocket, and I have quite a few plans on the agenda for today. So first off, I'm going to let a rocket build in the background. I have set up passive providers at the rocket fuel so the robots can actually bring them. Just the first couple here. However, you know, it takes them a while. I swear something's gonna die. It takes them a little while, of course, because they're going halfway across the factory. And I did defend this. Like, people were telling me in the comments, like, why don't you defend your stuff? I did defend this. I put laser turrets over there, and apparently they still sneak through. So anyway, plan for today is to set up a quick machine to automate satellites. We have everything we need for that. We just don't have the actual satellite part automated. And then we also want to launch a rocket with the Patron Plus capsule. And then on top of that, I want to go have some fun with the nukes, and I've installed some Mark II batteries in my power armor and let them charge up. And I've also made 2 extra lasers, which I'm not sure what I'll replace, probably like 2 of the roboports or something. Of course, I'll redo them once I'm out of combat, but I'll put those in there. We'll see what we can do with 5 laser defenses. Should be quite a lot of fun. I've put some more resources in the nukes as well. I also knocked out another mining productivity, where we did level 10. So now all of our stuff has essentially 20% productivity. This guy is moving along quite nicely. So let's set up a thing for satellites. What do we want this? We could actually just do it over here. This might be kind of a nice little spot. So let's take this guy, and he's going to be so many satellite-looking things here. Satellite. So it's going to be robot-based because everything is in the network, to my knowledge. And we're going to go like that. And then low-density, solar panel, accumulator, radar. Oh, we also need to automate radars, processing units, and rocket fuel. I could just copy-paste, shift-right-click, and paste to this, but it does like 10 times the amount or something, or twice the amount depending on what it is, and I don't really want that much requested here, so I'm just going to request stuff by hand here. 100, and I believe it was 100 processing units, right? Yeah, and then we need 5 radars and 50 rocket fuel. So like I said, this is super easy, but I did want to do this on camera here. So that's that part for the agenda. And then next we'll be automating the radars really quickly. We'll do that over kind of by I'm looking for the damn rocket fuel hardware store area here. Now this is going to eat up quite a bit of stuff. How much? Wow. Okay, well that ate a lot of our low density structures. In fact, hopefully we have enough to finish the rocket. I almost don't think so, because that's like yoinked all of them. Okay, so there's that, and then him, we're going to export into a passive provider, but first we're going to tell you to not work if there is, can only work if there's less than 1, so if there's 0. And we're capping the input inserter so that it doesn't keep inserting materials. Once he gets his radars and rocket fuels, he should be good to go at some point. So let's go set up our radar. And I need a few level 3 machines here. So let's grab some of them. And he can go down here. I did hard cap that. It's okay, he can go here. So you're just gonna make some radars. Very simple. We can actually belt this. I know it's kind of, I don't know if you guys feel this way. I think it's kind of interesting doing a bit of a hybrid setup like this. In fact, oh no, he's okay. Doing a hybrid type of setup like this where we export kind of, or where we do belt-based input and bot-based input as well. Trying to find a better spot for that guy. There we go. I think it's kind of interesting. So let's bring this guy down. Do the same type of deal we did here. And then the iron as well. That's going to be interesting. He's going to have to, like, come through here, perhaps. So perfectly, and then he also needed gears, which is fine. because he could just actually grab from right here over the chest. That works. Does take 5 gears. That's not too bad though. Like we don't need these super fast, right? We just need them, you know, every once in a while for satellites. And it is good to have them built up, just simply also because of, you know, like when I start really outposting and stuff, I'll want those. So he's gonna go, that's gonna finish that up. And this is chugging along. We need to make more low densities. This is waiting again on rocket fuel. He'll get there eventually. And he should be ready-ish. Wait on the radars. Deliver 8 radars. What? Why would you be delivering 8 radars, sir? So there we go. There's our satellite. Excuse me. And this shuts off, which is what I wanted. And then for our Patron thing, we need to combine a Patron token with a Power Armor Mark II, which I have. I'll just use this one for now. I can make my second set a little later. And then the fusion reactors, the exoskeletons. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn all these off because, like I said, I'm probably not going to be making any more of these Patron Plus tokens from this base. I'm going to leave these assemblers here because, you know, I probably do want some of these once in a while for myself, so I can just turn them back on real quick and maybe adjust the settings. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. I would love to have those in my armor, but it's going to a good cause. So we actually have an excess of 2, so this one could actually stay on. And then this one, we will take the 6, and that's that. I'll just make a steel axe ahead of time. Actually, a couple wouldn't hurt to have a few extra. And then we're going to go grab our token. Thank you. And he should finish up at some point. Once the rocket fuel, I think I may need to request higher. We have it. We have plenty, I believe. It's just that, I mean, they're coming from, like, literally across the entire factory, which is a bit much. And in terms of the modules, some people were commenting, did some math, and I also did some math and looked at Can's numbers as well. And it looks like for about 20 of each module a minute, if we go full productivity in the system, and that meaning the smelter and all the machines for all the circuits, everything in down the line essentially, if we go full productivity for about 20 module 3s of each type per minute, we only need about 10 or 12,000 iron and copper plate per minute. So actually only just one fully beacon smelter split would probably be sufficient. And 20 a minute, I mean, that ain't a small amount. That's it's like 400 an episode. It's a lot. And at that point, really the real challenge at that point would be actually supplying the thing with the iron and copper, which speaking of which, the train system. So I know I keep hinting at it. I hope you're not getting annoyed by me like hinting at it and not revealing it. I'm not trying to like tease you, like just I'm not trying to be frustrating in terms of that. I know I'm teasing about it a lot, but that's because I'm super excited, but it's not quite done. It's very close. I actually worked on it a bit more tonight with the design team, and it is very, very close. Just a few extra tweaks. We should have it hopefully done by this weekend, and then we can import it. And I'm going to import it as just a whole blueprint because it's very customized and specific to the point where there's no way I could do it from memory or even off a picture. So I'm going to import it, and then I'm going to explain everything. I know you guys may like to see me do it on camera, but the thing is, it took us probably like 25 hours in total to actually get the thing, maybe not that much, 15 or 20 hours to get it. Okay, so we make this, okay, I'm just making sure I'm doing this right, to get it working and stuff. So trying to rebuild it again would be a massive headache and take like 10 episodes or more. So anyway, we now have this, which seems to have just disappeared into the aether. Oh, it's not making it. 600 and... What? Could you repeat that? I did not notice the time. Okay, well, clear that order. Time for a Colonel Will special, guys. Here we go. You, sir, are going to make this. I'm going to dump everything in here to make this. And the steel axe. I'll just make another one. Make another 2. And we'll just take you. Alright, we're going to Colonel Will the hell out of this thing. I had to try it. I mean, gotta be curious, right? 85% waiting on rock fuel. Let's go grab some modules from... Actually, I should have... Don't I have, like, a ton of modules, Module 3s in the network here? Could have sworn I did. Really thought I did. Gonna go grab me some stuff, guys. Unless I stuck them in the other network. No, I have them. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... we're gonna speed the living hell out of this. Stick those in there, and we're gonna grab some beacons, which I did increase the amount in preparation for the smelter thing, which... How many do we have? 279. Wow, this thing is slow. Alright. There we go. And, yes, I am this insane. That should get it going, right? Plus 400%. It's not fast enough. More faster. Alright, so we're gonna do this, and this should actually be done pretty quick at this point, I would hope. Can I make a substation? That would make this whole process far easier. And I may be out of modules, actually. We'll have to see. Where's my damn substation? There we go, that should help. Because, you know, that's not absurd or anything. So, there's that. This guy is 99, 100%. Sweet. So that's ready. I'm going to grab some ammo in preparation. Where's my ammo? It's over here. Okay. We also need to expand our Covarex area, processing area as well quite substantially. We're really eating through that good uranium. 35 nukes. That is not bad at all. I'm going to take 20 with me. 25. Leave a little bit in there just in case, you know, you never know. So this guy's almost done. We'll launch him, go visit people, and then maybe do a little bit of biter hunting to finish out the episode. So hopefully this one was a bit more to your guys' liking. Last episode didn't seem to really be liked. You guys commented that like I wasn't prepared, even though I'm pretty sure I went in with a plan, but you know, whatever. This one hopefully was a bit better. So we have this, and now don't forget, I need to not forget that we need to now combine this with a satellite and not mess up again. So we're going to now combine this. So I think someone asked, how do I know if it's a Patron Plus token? The names with the stars on them. You see here the little asterisk star at the end. That's how I identify the Patron Plus opposed to the Patron people from the list. Just the non-Patron Plus people will not have a star. So going to stick him into here, and I'm going to save again just because you never know. And I'm going to launch myself into space. So let's go, guys. Here we go. It's going to be awesome. Our first patron, a Patron Plus, no less. Video Game Geek, thank you for the support, mate. And yeah, there you go. The first patron into space. Here we go. Woohoo! So here's Empathy. Here's Stuck Bone from last time, and again, it kind of puts me up here before the thing actually recognizes being launched, I think. So next time we come up, Video Game Geek will be up here, along with anyone else we managed to launch, and yeah, there we go. So now we have launched one of each. I think it's a pretty big milestone. Compared to our overall goal, of course, it's very small, but I think it is a pretty big milestone, and I can just... It's going to be so awesome, guys. Once we get things really running, you know, when I launch myself up here, it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be like being dropped in the middle of Manhattan. I mean, it's even just the Twitch followers, it's like 2,600 people. I mean, this place is going to be crowded. It's going to be really cool. So I'm going to head back down. We're taking a ride on the belt. And this episode might go a little bit long. I do want to get in, wow, we have 9 and 8 of those. Pretty good. I do want to get in a little biter killing. So let's head out. I don't know where my tank happened to end up. It's actually a good question. I don't know. I may have lost my tank again. That's actually a really good question. I really truly have no idea where my tank is. Usually it's easy to spot on the map, but I thought I left it over here, but I don't think... No, those are like turrets, right? Oh, that's interesting. They have different colors. Is that... Oh, I think that's my tank. Okay, yeah, I think it's on the vehicle wagon thing. So, let's head down here. I do have nukes equipped. I'm keeping my gun on right now, though, so I don't actually blow something to hell and back again. And people have been telling me to get rid of these. I kind of like them. I mean, I think it's... I mean, they'll need to move or disappear. I don't need them, but I think it's kind of just a monument of the design. I don't know. So let's hop down here. I'm going to swap the train wagon around because we need to go to the copper thing anyway to repair a few things. Missing material. I think I actually lost the laser here. Is this it's on the wrong wrong side of the track. Oh, that's not actually connected. I see. So if I do this and pray that I don't get absolutely clobbered in the process, I'm gonna do a quick lane switch here. Please, train, don't kill me. Shut up, game. Alright, not enough. There we go. Alright. Lane switches are not really a good thing you want, like, in your actual train system, but for purposes like this, it's not bad. So, we're gonna zip down here, and I really am anxious to try out the 5 personal laser defenses with the batteries. I think it should hopefully help eliminate, like, kind of those biter trains that I get, right, following me everywhere. That take a little while to kill usually. So these iron patches, based on... I also did some other math. It was very rough math, keep in mind. Very, very rough math. But, just to give you an idea... Oh, jeez. So this doesn't get run over. Can I make a laser turret? I actually can. I did some rough math. Could it seems finicky in terms of where I need to click for this. And it seems that now this is not necessarily going to be a constant thing due to productivity and other factors like that. But again, rough math, I figured I'm going to be using or needing to rather transport in to the smelters about 400,000 ore a minute, which translates to 20 million ore is going to last me about 50 minutes. So 20 million ore equivalent, I should say. You know, of course we will have minor productivity, that's why I say equivalent and such, but I feel like I need to bump up my RSO settings again, because if 20 million ore lasts me 50 minutes, someone else calculated... Oh, jeez. Someone else calculated that... Let's see. Could head up this way, maybe. Head over here. There's actually some big bases over here. Somebody else calculated that it's going to be like 60 hours of just pure rocket launch and science production for me to reach my goal. So if you consider, if you consider the fact that it's like 50 minutes for 20 million ore, and I'm going to need that like for 60 hours. I mean, it's essentially... Well, it's more than 60 times 20 million ore, thereabouts. Again, it's very rough math, but the answer is I need some bigger ore patches. I think we're not gonna last long with these size ore patches. I already bumped up my RSO settings once, but really I think like I'm kind of stingy in terms of that, because I feel like I don't want. I don't want like little small train networks and stuff, but that ain't happening. I think I just need to bite the bullet and just go in and just bump up the settings a lot. So let's nuke these guys. Oh shoot. Bye-bye. You guys said you could like watch this for like a whole episode, so I may just do this for a whole episode at some point. I mean, these batteries, 2 of these batteries is 200 megajoules, oh geez, of energy. So these actually are holding out quite a while. Some more shields might be a good addition. Is something I noticed that I'm lacking slightly on, because I mean these guys, you can see, they're wow, this is actually pretty damn good. If I had some more shields, that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna take this out and replace it with a shield. It's only a Mark 1 shield, of course, but it is extra health that will help protect me, so I actually like this strategy. If I were to do a combat suit, what would I do? I would probably do 3 exos, 1, maybe 2 fusion reactors, and then like 2 Mark 2 shields. Let's see, there's a base up here, and then just fill the rest of it with, and then do maybe like 2 or 3 batteries, and then just fill the rest of it with the laser defenses. I should have brought our, ouch, yeah, you get a nuke. I should have brought our destroyer capsules. That's okay, we can do that next time. There probably will just be an episode or half an episode of combat with nukes and stuff, because you guys said you really don't mind. What I like about the personal laser defense is that when you fire it, you don't slow down unless it drains enough energy. I thought he was like Apache Uranium for a second. I was like, what's that doing there? Is they don't actually, unless it drains enough to make your exoskeletons not work, it doesn't slow you down while shooting, which is really nice. Bye-bye. This never gets old. Oh, jeez. I could, like I said, that one episode, I could just do this for like an entire stream of like 3 hours. Just nuke everything. Well, not everything. All the enemies. Yeah, these laser defenses are no joke. These things wreck like everything. You know, again, a little more defense would probably be good, because if I do misplay my hand here a bit, I can still get taken down. Especially by these behemoth spitters. The biters I can obviously outrun, but the spitters, it's kind of a weird range thing where, like, for my laser defense to hit them, I kind of have to get in range of them shooting me. Ouch. Or if I accidentally get surrounded, you know, that definitely would kill me too. So I think I'm going to end this episode here in just a second. It's gone a little bit long, I believe, but we got a lot done, I think. We automated the satellite, we automated radars, we got our first Patron Plus launched into space and visited the 2 Twitch guys up there, and also got some combat done, discussed some more plans with the module things, which, like I said last episode, should be happening. Oh dear, not stuck in the trees, please. Should be happening here pretty soon. I actually, since we only need 1 smelter fully moduled and then the rest of the thing productivity moduled, I think I may actually have enough to do that right now. The train thing isn't quite done. I guess I wouldn't have to do it yet, but, you know, if I'm gonna build a full, oh, youch. Oh! Oh, geez, that was, my stomach clenched up the second I hit the key. I was like, well, there's about a 70-30 chance I live. And luckily I got lucky on that one. What is being attacked? Are you kidding me? Nope. It's not a good time to be looking at stuff. Seriously, where was I being attacked? It's up here. There's enemies over there. That's where we should go clear. Maybe next episode, guys. I think that's going to do it for now. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, as always, down in the comments. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.